James 1 verses 5 through 6 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind." I don't know if you guys have ever watched The Fiddler on the Roof, but one of the funny scenes is a discussion the group is having early in the movie. Every time someone says something, the main character says, "He's right," even if they're contradicting each other.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. They can't both be right.
You know, you're also right.
I think we all know that contradictory views can't both be true, but it's often difficult to tell who's telling the truth, isn't it? Some people just give up and say truth is relative. You have your truth, and I have my truth, and they have their truth. But let's be honest. Imagine if we built airplanes or nuclear reactors or developed new medicines just based off of our own personal truth instead of the laws of physics and chemistry. They probably wouldn't work very well, would they? And would probably end up getting a lot of people killed. And like James says here, if you aren't grounded in truth, in wisdom, in faith, you're just going to get blown back and forth by every idea that comes your way, in the same way that a wave gets blown around by the wind. For this series, we're going to be diving into the wisdom to be found in the book of Proverbs. Many of these were written by King Solomon and compiled by kings that came after him, and many were written by other wise leaders of the past as well. Wisdom passed down for thousands of years that has endured to this day. And you'll find wisdom is extremely valuable. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 13 through 18. "Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed." We'll be looking at proverbs that give us insight into recognizing truth, having the right influences in our lives, managing our emotions, navigating conflicts, and avoiding some of the common pitfalls in life that can really bring us down. There'll be a lot to talk about, so hope you're able to join us.